Welcome to Pete Molinaro's ballet demonstration. I'm going to run through a few of the basic moves that every ballet dancer should know. It's taken me a long time to become so good, but feel free to use these videos as much as you want for reference. Enjoy. First, I'm going to show you how to do the basic form for ballet, how to stand. Now, I'm going to show you how to do a tendu. The next thing you're going to need to know is how to do a dégagé. One of the crowd favorites in ballet is the arabesque. Check it out next. Another move is the sauté. I found that a lot of people who have a little more food experience prefer to call it the sauté. Now I'd like to show you how to do a pirouette. Another favorite move in ballet is the leap. Let me show you how to do that. Now I'm going to show you what it's like when you put it all together. I hope you enjoyed this ballet demonstration. Have a Merry Christmas. Hey everybody, this is Dan back with another how to draw video. As it's the Christmas season, a lot of people have asked me to do something Christmassy, and one thing you'll find if you're an artist, a lot of people will ask you to do very Christmassy drawings during this time of year, and it's best to have some sort of picture that you can draw stored up so that when people ask you, you're able to draw something. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through a tutorial here to show you how to draw an 80s rock band Santa. So we're going to start with just the basic Santa head. Personally, I like to draw Santa's head a bit of a gourd shape because, you know, he has a very large beard. So I draw it roughly like that. The larger nose, I like to draw Santa with a somewhat large nose and smaller eyes. Really, you don't do much on determining where the eyes are. You just kind of look where they would be in relation to his nose in the top half of the gourd. Next, I draw his ears. The second ear is hardly visible because it's blocked off by his immense beard. We'll draw the eyebrows. Since Santa is in a rock band and no doubt singing very hard at this moment, we're going to make him look like he's in the middle of concentrating very hard. Perhaps even some perspiration. Then we're going to draw his mouth. Somewhat O-shaped mouth to show that he is singing. Also going to draw some braids on his beard. So you can see. The next thing is everybody knows that Santa wears a hat. So the hat we're just going to draw loosely fitting on the top of his head. Since you can see most of his forehead, it's obviously pretty far back. So you can't see much of the top of his hat as it comes down to his back. We're not going to finish the whole thing because you won't be able to see the full hat once you've drawn the rest of his body. We'll take up much of the lower part of the page here. I'm going to do the rest of this video here in time lapse, so I apologize for not instructing you on how to draw the elves and the other members of his band. So I'm going to draw those and then do a little shading, and then come back and save it at the end. So really this is just kind of something you can experiment with yourself. I'm just giving you some basic tips, but that right there would be how to draw Santa Claus rock band. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and Merry Christmas.
Cold night out there, I tell you, just freezes your blood down. Oh my! Well, look who's here. And what's your name? Oh, a mighty fine name indeed, if I say so myself. Well, since you're here, you might as well take a lesson from the expert on how to take a nap. Or more to be precise, how to take a Christmas nap. Now, the first thing we do for a nap is we get nice, ready, and all comfortable like. We'll just toss those back there. Often most people, they like to get a cup of something hot. My Aunt Marla, she's always so nice. She always brings me that coffee on Christmas Eve. I tell you, it's wonderful stuff. Alright, so, yes. The next step we're going to do is, normally you're gonna want to get real comfortable like before you take your nap. You want to snuggle up in a big couch or a big bed. It doesn't really matter which. I prefer a bed considering stuff. I don't really have any couches. But let's not get on to that. Yes. Let's just get this straight in here. Worrisome stuff. Next time I need to put a little more sugar in. Cheers. Now, as you can see, this is my bed here. Now, the next step is you lay down on it and you go to bed. Oh, good night. You can leave now. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Dave Molinaro. I'm going to be playing a compilation of just a few popular Christmas songs. Hopefully they'll warm your heart this cold Christmas season.